So in last class we have studied some parts. Once I remember these parts, they are already understand metallic oxides are basic in nature, react with the acids to form salt and formation of the to form salt and water. Non-metallic oxides acidic in nature. Metallic oxides are basic in nature, react with the acids. Non-metallic oxides are acidic in nature, react with the bases. Totally to form the salt and water. And also understand acids conduct electricity. Acids conduct electricity because the presence of hydrogen ions. These ions responsible conduct electricity. Now let us study some points. This chapter undertaking what happens acids are base presence in water. And second point, so whenever acid or base mixing in water, they express which one type of the reaction. And third point, what was find out the concentration of ions in solution. Today learn such points. You have more points around on the screen. Come to first point here. What happens acids in water? What happens bases in water? Listen here. Now comes to the points. Acids in water. Here, acids present in water. Acids present in water. Water ಅಲ್ಲಿ acids ಇದೆ ಅಂದಾಗ acids gives or that produce hydrogen ions. That produce hydrogen ions. Here ions not separated. Absence of the water. Now we take one of the example of the acid. Now understand this part. Acids that use or produce hydrogen ion whenever present in water. Not use hydrogen ion absence in water. Not separated hydrogen ions. Acids not separated hydrogen ions absence in water. Acids give hydrogen ion. Acids separate hydrogen ions. Produce hydrogen ion presence in water. Take one of the example of this one contain acid HCl that react with the water. HCl that react with the water. So that means here acid that presents in water. So later to give acids presence in water that use, that produce, that separate hydrogen ions or hydronium ion H3O now called as hydronium ions. Now called hydronium ions. Cl minus. This is one of the equation. This equation shows This is the first point. Now you understand. Goes to second point. What happens bases in water? Goes to next one point. The second point. What happens? Acids. Sorry, bases present in water. You already understand bases. Bitter taste. Convert red litmus paper to blue litmus paper. Such points already understand. Bases presence in water. What happens? Presence in water. What happens? Acids presence in water gives hydrogen ion. Bases present in water that gives hydroxide ions. That gives hydroxide ions. That second part. Now you understand. That's two hydroxide ions. Hydroxide ions. That. So now they represent chemical equation. Bases dissolves in water and presence in water that gives hydroxide ions. That also represented by chemical equation. Bases. Now we are taking example. Sodium hydroxide, potassium hydroxide, magnesium hydroxide, Mg(2) twice, calcium hydroxide, Ca(2) twice. So those are all called as example of bases. Proper bases dissolves in water or presence in water. Dissolves in water or presence in water. That gives hydroxide ions. Remember this point. For example, sodium hydroxide dissolves in water. That gives sodium ions and hydroxide ions. Potassium hydroxide dissolves in water. That gives potassium ions and hydroxide ions. Magnesium hydroxide dissolves in water. That gives magnesium ions and hydroxide ions. Hydroxide ion. Calcium hydroxide also dissolves in water. That gives hydroxide ion. OH means hydroxide. It means hydroxide. So that is the second point. Now you understand acids in water use hydrogen ion. Bases in water that gives hydroxide ions. Now comes to other point that are related to bases. Bases dissolves in water. But all bases not dissolves in water. Some bases dissolves in water. Hence the bases called as alkaloids. Bases dissolves in water. Dissolves in water. Hence now here bases called as alkaloids. Dissolves in water but called as alkaloids. Bases dissolves in water now called what? Alkaloids. They are so bitter and bitter taste. It's very harmful whenever I touch them and when I taste them. So that's one of the points here that are related to bases. Today the points are understand acids presence in water gives hydrogen ion, bases presence in water gives hydroxide ion, and some bases dissolves in water. That bases called as alkali. Alkalides. What is the nature of the alkalides? So bitter taste, very harmful whenever touch them and when they taste them. Now, you understand once again acids give hydrogen ion, bases give hydroxide ion. That is viewed with the help of the neutralization reaction. That's viewed neutralization reaction. So acid hydrogen ions ಬಿಟ್ಕೊಡ್ತದೆ, bases hydroxide ಬಿಟ್ಕೊಡ್ತದೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನಾವು neutralization reaction ಮೂಲಕ ಸ್ಪಷ್ಟವಾಗಿ ತಿಳ್ಕೊಳ್ತೀವಿ. What we call neutralization reaction? Acid react with bases, bases react with acids, acids neutralize bases, bases neutralize acids. Acids base ನೊಂದಿಗೆ react ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ acids bases ಅನ್ನು neutralize ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ, bases acids ನೊಂದಿಗೆ react ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ bases acids ಅನ್ನು neutralize ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ. That is called neutralization reaction. That represented by wide equation acid plus base to form aqueous means the presence in water in solution state. Water ಇದ್ದಾಗ तो water in solution state represent ಮಾಡ್ತದೆ aqueous ಅಂದ್ರೆ. The basis of product presence in water that represented as aqueous. HCl acid sodium hydroxide bases. Acids give hydrogen ions. Acids give hydrogen ion. Bases give hydroxide ions. That means NaCl respective salt to form the water. Here H hydrogen ions, OH hydroxide ions that gives water. That is the neutralization reaction. That give acids give hydrogen ion, bases give hydroxide ions. Such a 3 points here we understand or study. Goes to fourth one point here. Once again, what happen? Acid or base mixing in water. Why carefully acid mixed into the water. Now comes to fourth one point here. First point, acids give hydrogen ion in water, bases give hydroxide ions in water. Third one point, neutralization reaction that gives. Fourth one point, here what happen? Acid or base presence in water. Here takes place which type of the reaction? Now comes to this point here, acid or base in water, then takes place exothermic reaction. Then takes place exothermic reaction. What we call exothermic reaction? Reaction in which heat energy released. ರಾಸಾಯನಿಕ ಕ್ರಿಯೆ ನಡೀತಾ ಇದೆ, ಅಲ್ಲಿ heat energy ಬಿಡುಗಡೆ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. Energy ಬಿಡುಗಡೆ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ in the form of heat. That's called as exothermic reaction. Acids in water, bases in water, that takes place exothermic reaction. Now that one understand easily. Acids carefully add into water. That one process now called VAR. Acids carefully add into water. Bases are carefully added to water. Mainly acids are carefully added to water. So represented by simple diagram also, here take some amount of the water in beaker. Some amount of water in beaker. Here are acids like HCl or H2SO4 into water carefully, dropwise, slowly and constantly stirring. Water ತಗೊಂಡಿದ್ದೀವಿ beaker ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಪ್ರಮಾಣದಲ್ಲಿ ಆಸಿಡ್ ಅನ್ನು ಆಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದೀವಿ, ನಿಧಾನವಾಗಿ ಆಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದೀವಿ ಮತ್ತೆ ಸ್ಟಿರಿಂಗ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದೀವಿ, ಕಾನ್ಸ್ಟಂಟ್ಲಿ ಸ್ಟಿರಿಂಗ್. What happens? Not constant stirring or not carefully added, or here concentrated acid added to water, what happens? Whenever concentrated acid added to water, not carefully acids are added to water, mixture splash out and cause effect. So here mixture acid and water, the mixture splash out, sitting there. Mixture splash out and cause effect and burst to reach the there and burst. And sometimes the glass container also become break. Glass container also to become break. So that is a very important point here. Why does acids are carefully added to water? Not carefully added, concentrated acid added to water, mixture splash out, burst, bore, because they express exothermic reaction, more amount of heat energy liberated. ನಿಧಾನವಾಗಿ ಆಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ದಲೇ ಇದ್ರೆ ಹೆಚ್ಚು ಪ್ರಮಾಣದ ಕಾನ್ಸಂಟ್ರೇಟ್ ಆಸಿಡ್ ಅನ್ನು ಆಡ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಎಕ್ಸೋಥರ್ಮಿಕ್ ರಿಯಾಕ್ಷನ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ. Because amount of lot of amount of energy liberated in the form of the heat. ಹೆಚ್ಚು ರೂಪದಲ್ಲಿ heat ಬಿಡುಗಡೆ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. Lot of amount of heat is liberated. Lot of amount of heat is liberated. So that is one of the important point here. Why does acids carefully added to water? Not carefully added, express exothermic reaction, mixture splash out, burst and cause harmful effect. Goes to next one point here. First point acid presence in water, second point bases present in water, third one point neutralization reaction. ಸೊ ನಾವು ಆಸಿಡ್ ಮತ್ತು ಬೇಸ್ ಅನ್ನು ವಾಟರ್ ಜೊತೆ ಮಿಕ್ಸಿಂಗ್ ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ ಮಿಕ್ಸಿಂಗ್ ಆಫ್ ದಿ ಆಸಿಡ್ ಆರ್ ಬೇಸ್ ಇನ್ ವಾಟರ್, ಮಿಕ್ಸಿಂಗ್ ಆಫ್ ಆಸಿಡ್ ಆರ್ ಬೇಸ್ ಇನ್ ವಾಟರ್. Here decrease the concentration of the ions per unit value. ನಾವು ಆಸಿಡ್ ಹಾಕೋದು ಬೇಸ್ ಹಾಕೋದು ವಾಟರ್ ಆಡ್ ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ ಆಸಿಡ್ ಮತ್ತೆ ಬೇಸ್ ಇರತಕ್ಕಂತ ಅಯಾನ್ಸ್ ನ ಒಂದು ಸಾಂದ್ರತೆ ಕಡಿಮೆ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಹೋಗುತ್ತೆ, ಪ್ರತಿ ಘಟಕದಲ್ಲೂ ಕಡಿಮೆ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಹೋಗುತ್ತೆ. That's the fifth point here. The process of mixing of acid or base in water decrease concentration, decrease concentration, decrease concentration of ions per unit value, concentration of ions per unit value, per unit value. This process normally called as dilution. We can create dilution. Acid or base now called as dilutate. Acid or base now called as dilutate. That's the fifth point here. What we call dilution. The process of mixing of acid or base in water decrease the concentration of ions per unit value. Concentration of ions per unit value. That's called dilution. The acid or base now called what? Dilutate. Such a fifth part you understand acid or base in water. Now let's go to other point that are related. How to measure the concentration of ions in solution? Concentration of hydrogen ions or concentration of hydroxide ions in solution. So that's a very important point here. Measure how did ಅಳತೆ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ, ಫೈಂಡ್ ಔಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. Measure concentration of hydrogen ions or hydroxide ions in solution. Now comes to this one very important point here. ಮುಖ್ಯವಾಗಿ ಒಂದು ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಅನ್ನು ನಾವು ಗಮನಿಸ್ತೀವಿ. What is measure or find out concentration of ions in solution, hydrogen ions in solution, hydroxide ions in solution. You use universal indicator. Now here use universal indicator. The indicator that indicates substance have acidic nature or basic nature. In the first sentence in this chapter, they understand actual indicator, artificial indicator, acid base indicator, simply indicators, phenolphthalein, methyl, orange or artificial indicator, litmus solution, turmeric, colored petals of sunflower, those are called as simply indicator or acid or base indicator. Indicator indicate the substance acidic nature or basic nature. Here use universal indicator. ಯಾಕೆ ಬಳಕೆ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದೀವಿ? You use universal indicator that indicates substance exhibit acidic nature or basic nature, or universal indicator indicate find out measure concentration of ions, hydrogen ion, hydroxide ions in solution. Solutions hydrogen ion concentration na hydroxide ion concentration na measure ಮಾಡೋಕೆ ಉಪಯೋಗಿಸತಕ್ಕಂತ ಒಂದು ಇಂಡಿಕೇಟರ್ ಅಂತ ಕರೀತೀವಿ. Now use universal indicator measure the concentration of hydrogen or hydroxide ions. Hydrogen or hydroxide ions in solution. Because universal indicator shows the different colors and different concentration in solution. Universal indicator solutions ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಬೇರೆ ಬೇರೆ ಕಲರ್ ಎಕ್ಸಿಬಿಟ್ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ. Shows the different colors. Now comes to that points here. Which one called now here universal indicator to measure the concentration of ions in solution, concentration of hydrogen ion or hydroxide ions in solution. Universal indicator now called as a pH scale. What do we call pH scale? That is a universal indicator that measure the concentration of ions in solution. Always remember, pH scale is the universal indicator that measures the concentration of ions in solution. Measure the concentration of hydrogen ion or hydroxide ions in solution. So now we are understand this good point. How to find out the measure the concentration of ions in solution? Use universal indicator. In pH scale, P stands for potens in German language. P stands for potens. That means power. Power. Potens are power in German language. Potens are power in German language. In universal indicator, in pH scale, here percentage of hydrogen. Here the number indicates substance or acidic nature or basic nature. The number indicates substance or acidic nature or substance or basic nature. The number indicates acidic nature or basic nature. In universal indicator, in pH indicator, the number begins from 0 to 14. Number begins from 0 to 14. Now that represented by the simple chart also. ಒಂದು ಸರಳವಾದ ಚಾರ್ಟ್ ಮೂಲಕ ರೆಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟೇಷನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. Now comes to that points you. Always remember, pH scale is called what? Universal indicator measure the concentration of hydrogen ions in solution. In pH scale, the number indicates substance, acidic or basic nature. In pH scale, the numbers begin from 0 to 14. That represented by the simple chart also. Now represent the simple chart. That is called the simple chart that shows acidic nature or basic nature. So ಇದರ representation ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ, chart ಮೂಲಕ representation ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ತೀವಿ. So here represent also. Now comes to your 80. So that represent. Here begins readings begins 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0, 8, 9, 10, 11. So that's time. 12, 13, 14. So here in pH scale, 7 indicate substance is neutral. In pH scale, 7 indicate. Always understand, number indicates substance acidic or basic nature. Number begins from 0 to 14. pH scale 0 means substance is very acidic nature. In pH scale 0 indicates substance very acidic nature. 14 indicates substance very basic nature. 14 indicates substance is very basic nature. Numbers begin from 0 to 14. 0 indicates substance very acidic nature. A solution is acidic nature. 14 indicates substance is very basic nature. 7 indicates the substance or solution is neutral. Substance or solution is neutral. Not acidic nature, not basic nature. That's a very important point about the pH scale. 0 acidic nature, 14 very basic nature, 7 neutral. So pH scale less than 7. Less than 7 means acidic nature. pH scale less than 7. Less than 7. Acidic nature. Remember this point. pH scale more than 7. More than 7. Substance is basic nature or indicate basic nature. 0 acidic nature. 7 neutral. Substance not acidic nature, not basic nature. 14 very basic nature. pH scale less than 7. Acidic nature. More than 7. Basic nature. Less than 7. Increase the concentration of hydrogen ions. concentration of hydrogen ions. Remember this point. Increase the concentration of hydrogen ion. pH value less than 7. Higher the concentration of hydrogen ion. Increase the concentration of hydrogen ion. Decrease the concentration of hydroxide ion. pH value more than 7, basic nature. That means increase the concentration of hydroxide ion. Increase the concentration of hydroxide ions. Decrease the concentration of hydrogen ions. pH value 7, substance is neutral. pH value 0, very acidic nature. pH value 14, very basic nature. 1 point. Second point number 1. pH value less than 7, acidic nature. More than 7, basic nature. Third point number 3. pH value less than 7 means increase the concentration of hydrogen ion, decrease the concentration of hydroxide ions. The point forget ಮಾಡಬಾರದು. pH value less than 7, increase the concentration of hydrogen ion, decrease the concentration of hydroxide ions, acidic nature. pH value more than 7 ಬಂದ್ರೆ decrease the concentration of hydroxide ion, more than 7, increase the concentration of hydroxide ion, decrease the concentration of hydrogen ions. So that's a very important point about the pH scale. That is a universal indicate that we measure the concentration of hydrogen ions in solution. pH value 7, neutral. pH value 0, very acidic. pH value 14, very basic. Less than 7, increase the concentration of hydrogen ion, acidic nature. More than 7, decrease the concentration of hydrogen ion, increase the concentration of hydroxide ion, exhibit basic nature. You have studied such points. What happen acids in water, what happen bases in water, what we call dilution, what we call dilutate, how to find out the concentration of ions in solution, what we call pH scale. pH scale is the indicator, measure the concentration of ions in solution. You have studied such points, plus so many points, next one classes.